My sister got addicted to drugs at a very young age. Then my mother took Chloe in to raise her. Chloe's mom passed away at 47. Chloe and I had a great relationship until it went south over money. She went on Facebook Live and was telling the whole world that what she gonna do. She called me all kinds of names, said she was gonna beat me up. I haven't spoke to her since November. The way she talked to me, she had to be hurting. She's angry at me, and I just don't understand why. I just want us to be a family.
Thank you for being here. So I'm hearing a little bit from that tape, and I always get distressed when I hear family members falling apart like this. You heard what she had to say backstage. How do you feel?
She's a liar. Ooh. I feel like take responsibility for the things that you've done and ownership. Yes. You know, like you do anything legitly for money. That's shady. I don't like no shady. Like that's shady. Yes. You're my mom's sister, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to build a relationship with you because my mom is gone. So it's good to have family support. But when you're not being supportive to me, you're taking away from me, that's the issue for me. And you keep constantly doing it to other relatives as well.
Makes sense. What happened with the food stamp card so I can get clarity on that?
Okay, so I was at her house and I was visiting and she didn't have food at the time. Or was low on food or whatever, happy not, whatever it was. So I pretty much had given her my food stamp card to get $100 off of the card to get food for her household, for her and her family. And upon coming back, I received the card, but the receipt was gone, etc. Make a long story short, I'm checking my card balance for the last couple months, and the money was not adding up. So I decided to check the transactions.
Yeah.
And the transactions pretty much told it, so I changed the PIN number immediately. I never mentioned it to her. I just kept it as a mental note, like, okay, you're still on that. You're still a shady person. I still can't deal with you. So that's pretty much what happened with the card.
So to this day, she doesn't know that you have those feelings about her using your card?
She didn't know. She didn't even know that I knew.
Knew, yeah, okay, okay. So what happened with the donations, because this was a little heartbreaking for me, with your mom's funeral?
So my grandfather specifically asked all of the family and friends not to ask for donations because we didn't need it. She was covered.
Yeah.
I was currently incarcerated at the time, and she still asked for donations. She said it was for her and her kids to get back home. I felt like the only reason why she came to the services is to use the whole sorrow thing as, oh, it's my sister, I'm gonna help with this and that, you know what I'm saying? So she went up there and said that we needed the donation to children.
Oh, wow.
We didn't receive any of that money, we didn't want it.
How much money did she get, do you know?
We don't know.
Okay, and then what happened with the money with your birthday now?
So my cousin had sent me funds for my birthday. I couldn't receive them on my Apple Pay. So we usually go third party with my aunt. So I had her send it to her, and she agreed to send it to me. I didn't think she would keep the funds. She kept them for like a week, and then sent them back after she used them, of course. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But still, for you, it's that shady moment of like, you knew I need this, so though you gave it back to me later, it's like you took my money for a week.
You still taking from me.
Got it. I understand. I understand your point of view. I understand your point of view. And so, you asked for us to do the lie detector test, but the only question you really had was about the food stamp cards, not these other situations. Why?
Because I already know the truth about everything else. And she lies about everything. So if you lie about that, you lie about everything.
Yeah. Did you recently threaten to drive?
Oh, yeah.
To beat?
Beat her ass.
Got it.
Yeah.
Y'all saw I was trying to find a polite way to say it.
There's no polite way to say that.
Right now?
Like,
no.
Beat her ass, okay? Like, bitch, enough.
What was it over?
The money with my birthday. It was just over everything overall. It was like, how much more would I take from you? I'm grown now, bitch. Try that same when I was 13 years old.
Yeah.
Try it now.
Yeah, I get it.
So that's where I was at with it.
My producer said you feel like your aunt paints herself as a victim.
Oh, gosh, she's always victimized.
Yeah.
She's always the victim. You see, she gives the whole sorrow story. No, bitch, show the real you.
Yeah.
Show your real personality.
Yeah.
Show these folks who you is. Because we know you pussy.
Yeah.
We know you.
Yeah.
We know you.
Yeah. I heard that Florida come out.
For sure.
I heard that Florida, right? That Florida? Okay, wow. Is she jealous-hearted?
I feel like that. Like, okay, so it's favoritism.
Okay.
She has her favorite niece who, I won't say, but That's her pick. That's who she deals with. And that's my cousin, but we don't currently speak.
Got it.
Love her to death, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But she does not believe that my aunt is a certain kind of way, because she's never saw that. She's heard stories from all of us. But
you've seen it.
She's never experienced it.
But she's never experienced it.
Yeah, so she's the only one who knew about the food stamp card situation with me and my aunt. We never said nothing to her.
So do you want to cut her out of your life, or do you want her in your life?
I don't want to deal with nobody that's shady. I'm trying to be a certain, hold a certain kind of image. I'm trying to live a certain kind of lifestyle. I want to be doing better things for myself.
You're trying to go to that next level that you deserve. I get it. I hear it. I hear it. I get it. I hear it. I hear it. For everyone, we've heard Chloe's side of this story, so I think it's time to meet her aunt, Sabrena. Everyone, welcome Sabrena to the show.
You're lying. You're lying.
So you're saying that nothing she said is true? So
nothing.
Okay. Tell me from your perspective, what is it that she said?
Okay, as far as the food stamps, she came to my house. She asked me, she said, Auntie, do you need any food stamps? I was like, no, I really don't need the food stamps. I'm good. And she was like, okay, no, just take them, that's for helping me out. Okay?
You need to tell the truth.
No, I am telling the truth.
I offered you the stamps. Yeah, I gave you the stamps. I gave you the $100, and regardless of what.
Can I finish, though?
Tell your story,
had your
but tell
chance,
the truth.
Now it's my turn.
Okay, live the truth.
Okay,
though.
so
live
I am. So I told her I didn't need the stamps. She was like, sure. So me and my friend went to the store. She gave me $100. That's all I spent. As far as having her card where I live, you have the physical card. I took the lie detector test to prove all what I'm saying is true.
Okay.
And I know that's my niece and everything, and I love her dearly, but she will not sit here on the stage and say these things about me. I'm not going to allow that.
No.
I'm telling the truth. Like, I feel like first and foremost, me and my cousin knew. I told her when I started noticing the transactions on my card I wasn't using the card. And I had noticing the transactions are like the money is like getting shorter and shorter. In 1 month, it was like they were almost gone.
Okay,
you didn't know that I knew that you were doing
I understand. Well, why didn't you reach out to me and say anything?
I didn't need to. I know you was a shady.
No,
I knew you were a shady bitch.
Shady.
So I didn't
First
need
of all,
to.
I'm established. I'm very established.
No shady.
Okay?
Very shady. Very much so.
I don't need anything.
Very much so
I
shady.
don't ask nobody for nothing or nothing. I take care of myself.
Yeah.
And as far as the money from the services, come on, that's my sister.
Did you ask for
donations?
donations?
We didn't talk for 3 years after that.
No, sir. No,
we didn't
sir.
talk for 3 years after that.
No, sir. First of all, she wasn't even there.
No, I wasn't. I was incarcerated, but still, I mean, everything happened that I needed to.
I'm the one reached out.
Doesn't matter. My friends tell me what you did.
When did the food stamp situation happen with the card?
In November, yes.
Okay, so it's recent.
It was recently.
And then with the birthday, was that recently?
Yeah, my birthday was November 12th.
So the birthday was November, the food stamps was recently, and then the money for the funeral was when your mother passed 3 years ago. Got it, okay. What was your relationship like when she was younger?
When his mother passed when?
Her?
No.
When her mother passed when?
Yeah, what was your relationship like when y'all were younger? Oh, do you feel like she misgenders you?
Shady.
No.
When me and her argued, you should have heard her on social media. When I went live and I blurted her out and told the truth about everything, she got under the live and was calling me everything under the sun.
That's a lie. I wish you would have kept it, because that's a lie.
I wish I would have
can exactly tell you what I said.
What'd you say?
First of all, I told you you're miserable.
Far from it.
You're hateful.
Far from it.
You're just miserable because
I love me.
I don't think you're comfortable in your own skin.
I'm completely comfortable in my skin.
Oh,
I'm completely.
You know what? And it's crazy because I accept you how you are.
Okay, so you will be accepting the fact that I'm a female. You will be considering me to be your niece. You will address me appropriately. You don't do that. You don't do that.
How often do I say
a lot of the times you even still call my birth name.
That's not true.
My name is legally changed, Karamo.
I know it is.
Like
Chloe
gender markers
is your name.
Legally
and
changed.
I know that.
So
everything.
the times that because you've admitted sometimes you slip up.
I do, and I don't mean to.
Okay. Do you apologize in that moment? Do you try to do the work for it? Because the thing that's questioning me is that you identify as a lesbian yourself, correct?
Yes.
So you're part of the
That's
community.
what
So
gets
me.
you understand the things that we go through.
Yes.
And you understand the things especially she's going through. And the hate that she gets even more than us. Why would you even, after one time or two times, why would it even continue?
I don't know. I think she's just trying to make me look bad.
I'm making you look like who you are.
I'm just
It's
like
the truth.
against the LGBT.
I don't feel like I don't feel like I'm gonna tell you.
Okay.
One of the
All
things
right.
for me is I'm very fair and I'm
Yes.
partial. I don't think you're against, but I
Right.
also believe that sometimes I'm 43. As we get older, generations need to recognize that maybe
Exactly.
there's actions or things that we do
Yes.
that are not appropriate that can also be representative of homophobic or trans things that we learned and we heard that we then used to hurt ourselves.
Okay.
I don't think you're a bad person, but I do think it's a moment of growth. So I will say that. Well, I think what's interesting to me is that we do have one question here that is the main concern,
Yes.
which for you, you said shows her character. It's about the principle of, did she take the money from your food stamp card? Sabrena, you said you did not, correct? And you're
Yes.
sticking to that story. And the truth is, Sabrena's actually telling the truth. She did.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay,
That
for
proves it
one.
all.
For one.
Thank you.
Still shady.
No, because you're a liar.
I was
You
wrong
be
for that.
lying.
I was wrong for that.
I would
Okay.
never,
But-
never take from you.
I will tell you this, though, that I thought it was very interesting, and the reason that I asked this question and I was tracking this, because I was asking about the most recent incidents, about the birthday, the funds for your birthday, the food stamps card, the funeral money. This has all happened after your mother and your sister has passed. And also hearing that you were in jail during that time, it feels like you didn't get the proper grief.
I'm still grieving.
Yeah,
Every
okay.
day is a struggle for me. They know how much my mother meant to me. My mother is my world. So I'm thinking that maybe my aunt would stand up and be there for me. We had conversations. I even went about lately making a whole group chat for me and my family to like get together. We were supposed to get an Airbnb. We're gonna like have family time.
Yeah.
The immediate family,
Yeah.
which fell through because everybody were
Why
like,
did it fall through?
"That's not. I don't even. We're not here
Your
for
fault.
that. Why?
But hold
It's
on,
not
no,
my
I
fault.
don't want to point fingers
It's
here.
not my
What I
fault.
want to do is I want to make sure now before we let you go, because we have this trope where you've been vindicated.
Yes.
Is that I can track behavior and I can track patterns. And like you just said, without even knowing that, I can tell you're still grieving that. There's still in a space where you lost your biggest supporter.
Biggest.
And what you're looking for now, unconsciously or consciously, as you're creating this safety for yourself and this boundary and this security, is who's going to be there to support me.
All I have is me, Karamo. I don't have family support. I don't have anyone. They know how hard I've been fighting for my career. I left with nothing. Like I'm literally, it's a struggle. It's not easy, especially the line of work that I do.
Yeah.
It's dirty.
Yeah. No, I understand where your head is turning. Because in your mind, you're like, well, I've tried to give you support. I've tried to do things for you. I've tried to have a relationship, but I feel like it's being rejected.
Yes.
I get it. I can see where this breakdown is. And so as she's grieving and she's trying to figure out who's going to be there to support me, you're like, I've been there. But then I understand also, especially from that conversation about the misgendering or the names, I can understand why you feel like maybe you're not going to always be that genuine support. And I think one of the things that we have to remember, though, is that there is some love here. Because what I'm hearing is, I'll do for you and you do for me. Which means it ain't fully, y'all hate each other. Because y'all are still showing
I
up.
don't hate her. That's my aunt. I don't hate her.
You can tell her. She here.
I don't hate you. I don't hate you at all. I don't hate anyone. I don't have hate in my heart. But I'm going through things, and sometimes it's not easy for me. Like, every day is a struggle. So when I'm reaching out to my family for support, be there to be supportive to me.
What just made you emotional right there when she started talking to you?
Because I am there for her.
Yeah.
I,
I think as you two are growing, I think now that we have a little bit of clarity about this one situation, I think this can be the first step in you all figuring out how to hear each other. If we take out the I'm right, I'm wrong,
Right.
and more just we're remembering, I love you. Can you just tell your niece you love her?
I do love her. I love you.
And I love you too. Like,
I do love you.
Hopefully this can just be a small step and a reminder that underneath these things, there is genuine love and there is support. I really do wish y'all the best of luck.
Thank you.
I think y'all gonna be all right. Seriously. All right, everyone, thank you for being with us. Make sure to come back next time, friends, so we can keep talking and we can keep growing. I love you all.
I genuinely apologize for disrespect because I know you're still my aunt, so I still have to respect you. And you're my mom's sister, and I don't have that. Like, so you're like the closest thing I have to my mom. And I sort of, you know how much family means to me. I want us to like try to build that bond and get back to where we need to be.
You know, I'm always going to be there. I'm only like a hop, skip, and a jump. You know what I mean? I will come down to Miami whenever you need me. This is
Keep it together, yeah. I'm gonna take you on the cruise.